How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing today, this evening? Pacific Standard Time, 7:43 p.m. I decided to no longer wait driving by this hamburger place called BurgerIm. I'm calling BurgerIm. I can't believe that it was actually founded in Tel Aviv, Israel, in 2011. There was a young woman who was going to school in New York, came up with the idea, took the idea back to her home in Israel, bought by an investor who decided to move it to the United States and grow the franchise in 2016. 2019, there's over 200 franchises. But it seemed like that same year that it was going to a bit of shenanigans, I guess. That's what I'm going to call it. You should look it up on the website because everything I'm telling you is pretty much verbatim. But he's going to do some evasive tactics, and in 2022, the investor, I don't feel like giving out their names or the owner's name or the original founder's name, went back to Israel. Now, was he still in Israel or not? I don't know. But anyway, enough of that nonsense. I'm trying out this new burger place to me. It looks a little expensive, but I bought some French fries. They do taste a little different. I bought a Dr. Pepper. I haven't had the Dr. Pepper a very long time. I usually don't drink sodas, but Dr. Pepper and root beer are my two favorites, along with cream soda, but this was Dr. Pepper. And I have my concoction mixed in with my mineral water if I really need to wash it down extra fast. Well, I got some fries here. I did buy another side burger. But not for me, which is a hamburger, beef Angus burger. That cost us $7.99. But I bought this Hawaiian salmon burger. Hawaiian salmon burger. The exact price for this was $13.48 for the meal deal. The burger by itself is pretty expensive. They got pineapple in it. And it's called Hawaiian salmon. Not a burger. Hawaiian salmon. But they sell all kinds of hamburgers. All kinds of different varieties of other food, fries, onion rings, milkshakes, I believe coffee. And of course, they got a soda fountain. And I believe salads. So here I go. Testing out. It is kind of lukewarm. BurgerIm. It's B-U-R, BurgerIm. I-M is supposed to be like a suffix in Israel, I guess, where it means sliders or more than 2 or 3 burgers. So I guess when you put the M, burger, and the I-M, it means many, many burgers. That's my interpretation. They're going to punch out many, many burgers to eat. Sliders particularly, because that's why I think that's what it was. But they do have a party pack, and they have a family pack. $40-something, and I believe $50-something, respectively. Got barbecue on it, pineapple, Very good. French fry. French fry. A little turkey. I believe they do their fries in peanut oil. So if you have an allergy to peanuts, I don't know if this will be good for you or not. But I did join the club free. So the next time I go there, it's going to be 50% off within 7 days. Got the receipt. I'm going to go back there again. Perhaps I deal with a different menu. But they also have turkey burgers, garden burgers also. Mini chicken burgers. Okay. Now, this video is going to be a little bit long. Because I think all of us is affected by safety standards. It doesn't matter how rich or poor you are, what your native background is, but if you get involved with something or protocol, and I'm speaking of this submersible thing, what they call I don't know what they call it, but it doesn't make sense to me that if you're going to do a tourist type thing and check out the Titanic of all things, why you have to go so deep is one thing I say. Now, of course, this is my opinion. But first of all, let me just say this one thing. My condolences to the family. Regardless, my condolences to the family, regardless of what the situation is. It's just watching a news report like that and people feeding questions. And even myself had to look up, what does implosion really mean? I mean, I heard about 1,000 times, but what does it really mean? And just reading about what an implosion does to human beings that deep, is a very scary thing. Now, I like the water myself. I've done some skin diving. Not scuba diving. I got my own fins. I got a little wetsuit. Got snorkel. I haven't done it in quite some time. But I love the water, even though I'm not in it much. Oh, these things happen all the time because we as human beings, I don't think we actually do the right thing when we need to really do the right thing. Safety is a very concern. Even when I think about the cruise ships, there are safety protocols that you do when you first get on the ship. When you first embark the ship. There's a big talk about doing those safety things on the TV set in your room. I forget what you call it. Or you go directly to the point as soon as you get on the ship. And they discuss different things. Very briefly, real quickly. You're just supposed to show up there because if something happens, you as a group, whatever floor you're on, whatever ticket you have, you go to that station, check in, and then go about your business. I can't say it no more plainer than it is now. And another thing I want to talk about. The Grand Canyon is one of my favorite places that I always go to. I haven't been there in a few years, but I've been there quite a few times. But I never went to the Skywalk thing. I thought about going to it. Still am thinking about going, but I don't know. But I don't know what is going on with us as a people. To me, people do things in a crazy way, jumping off of things. Maybe they're watching too many cartoons, okay? Where everything goes splat. Look, it looks weird just standing on part of the edge. You're not really close to the edge. But what makes a person want to do that? What makes a person to want to climb the walls and do something altogether different than what normal human beings would do, and that's be scared? I don't understand the mentality. Back to speaking, don't care about wanting to know the mentality, except for I like to see people in the right sane mind. Of course, all of us don't want them kind of people close to us. I'm sure there's something that in their life that they're not explaining to anybody. They're not going to tell anyone anything. They just do it. And they do it in such a horrendous way. Whether they're involved by themselves or whether their families are involved. It seems like the social media has sped up things, not in a bad way, but to let us know almost exactly when the time happens. So that's something to think about. Safety protocols. And on planes too. What makes a person open up doors, cargo doors, regular doors, who knows? What can we do about it? All we can do is pray, right? Well, anyway, this is Robin Deschamps. Just want to throw that out there. I don't want to be too perfect in my explanations right now. I just want to be me. And that's what you're going to get. Plain old sounding me. I don't want to blame anybody about anything. But I don't want to be involved in any type of confusion just like any other person. It's just a tragedy that we all go through.